Not slapped, not tapped. I'm not exaggerating. It was a punch, like closed fist punch. Okay? Hey dancers, it's Kirsten. Welcome back to the Confident Dancer YouTube channel. If you're new around here, I'm a former professional ballet dancer and now I work as a high performance coach, specializing in helping pre-professional to early professional dancers use the power of their mind to optimize their performance and their well-being. That being said, I'm going to share a funny story today. And I just thought, it's time. It's time. Not only was I inspired to share this because yesterday, somehow I ended up sharing this story randomly with a dancer I was working with. We had a good time. We had some laughs. And I just thought, maybe, especially after last week's video, which was a little more on the serious side about, what do you do if your dreams aren't coming true or they don't come true, which linked here if you would like to watch that. I highly recommend it, just saying. But I thought, why not just pop on here and maybe embarrass myself a little and just share this really weird moment in my dance journey that I hope makes you laugh. So, or maybe it makes you feel better. I'm happy to, just roast myself publicly. So let's get on with the story. I'm going to be sharing the story from the time that I actually punched a choreographer straight in the face. Not slapped, not tapped. I'm not exaggerating. It was a punch, like closed fist punch. Okay? All right. So how did that happen? Let's rewind to, I think, about 2014, 2015. I was in my second year at the University of Utah. I got put into a contemporary piece, which I was like, there's definitely some strategy behind this. And it turns out there was. My professors definitely shared with me later. They were like, well, we know you can do ballet. I'm like, good. I'm so grateful someone else validates that. We want to see you do contemporary. So I'm like, a test. Great. So I'm doing this piece and here's kind of my attitude, especially with things that are new or a little outside my comfort zone. I just learned early on that after growing up being a very shy, very easily embarrassed child, like truly, people are surprised. Okay, people are surprised by this. I was so shy. I was really awkward. Maybe you're not surprised about that at all. I wouldn't be. But yes, so I was very shy and it's just like anything could embarrass me. And I would just always try so hard to try to be cool or whatever. And I don't know, it just seemed like everyone was cool but me. It's so funny, especially now that I'm a professional speaker and I was a part of this speech and drama class when I was in the 3rd grade or something. And I was miserable at it, hated public speaking, but I mean, hey, everyone can change. Look at me now. I think what I learned over time that helped me to overcome this and to overcome self-consciousness or kind of feeling awkward and holding back or not wanting to embarrass myself when I try new things. One thing that really, really helped me when I was growing up is just recognizing that when I watch people who are actively judging what they're doing and they're holding back because they're afraid of embarrassing themselves, it actually comes off as more awkward than if they just do it 100%. Even mess up and then just laugh at it. I realize that it's more awkward if you hold back. So when I had that little epiphany growing up, I was like, well, great. So I guess I'll just go for things. And if it all goes up in flames, then I'll just laugh. And then other people can feel like they laugh too. And then it's like, I don't feel so bad because we're all laughing. It's only hurtful if you're laughing and I'm not. So I'll just laugh. All that being said, that was my mentality. So I get put in this contemporary piece. The choreographer is having us try these new movement sequences, doing a little bit of improv, and there's kind of just this intense kind of maniacal energy to the piece, and I'm like, okay, cool, let's go. There's this one portion, it's day 2 of the choreographer's residency. So casting has not been set. In fact, it was in the process of being set. So what that means is we were being given choreography to demonstrate in small groups and therefore demonstrate who should be chosen for first cast, second cast, kind of a lead position or not. So, you're still in that space of I want to prove myself here. Okay, so we're in day 2 of learning the choreography and getting our kind of rough placement for who's going to be where and what in the piece. And there's this one section of the choreography where we're supposed to be on the floor and we're really quickly moving backwards by pushing our feet against the floor. And then there's this one moment where you do 3 of those little pushes and then you take your hand and almost you're kind of like a bow and arrow situation, except you fully extend. You know where this is going. Okay, you know where this is going. Okay, so I do that. And I'm just, again, going all out. I do my 3 little pushes backward. I have a fully closed fist and I just punch. I did not know that the choreographer had gone from a standing position to sitting on the floor against the mirror, looking at all of us. And I deck her in the face, right in the cheekbone, so hard. So hard. And I apologize profusely, but I also keep dancing because I don't know, I just thought like that's what I should do, so I apologize. And I'm continuing to move and I turn around and I make eye contact again and I'm like, I'm so sorry. um, and I'm mortified. I don't know how she's gonna respond. I don't know if she's okay. The music finally stops and I just want to die. I'm like, I cannot believe I just did that. She does make a joke about it. And I'm like, I don't know if that joke means that you hate me, if I'm out of here, I'm still figuring out her personality. And she says it's okay, but I'm like, is it really okay? I don't know. And so casting gets put out. I'm placed in the second cast and I'm like, okay, fair, fair. And eventually, as time went on through the rehearsals, I'm still going all out, okay? I'm still just pouring everything I have into this piece, accepting my lot in life, my lot in this semester. And what ends up happening is this woman not only did forgive me. Turns out she actually, she noticed that the same energy that caused me to punch her like that was the same energy I was rehearsing with. And like anytime we would run, she was like, she had this great little accent. She was like, Kirsten, I want you to show that run again because there was something so like crazy and maniacal about it. I'm like, hey, as long as you think that's good, I'll do it crazier. That's fine. She liked how I was really pouring my everything into it. And then, okay, I feel kind of bad saying this. She took one of the girls out of the first cast and put me into the first cast. I was shocked. I don't know if you're feeling shocked right now. I was more shocked. And it ended up being great. Just wanted to tell that story that if you've ever like slightly bumped into someone, if you've been a nuisance in some way or caused someone physical pain, things can still turn around, okay? Apparently there can still be forgiveness in a choreographer's heart after that. So keep your hopes up, keep your energy high, go for it 100%. Do apologize profusely. And if you can, you know, I know it's easy to get stuck on when you make a mistake like that, or maybe you body slam another dancer, which by the way, that's how this conversation came up the other day when I was telling this story. A dancer was saying, you know, I accidentally body slammed someone during a dress rehearsal and I felt so bad. And the girl said it was fine, but I'm not sure I can believe her and I just feel so bad. And I was just kind of thinking like, you know, what if we believed the people when they said it's okay? I mean, of course, you're going to feel a little guilty. Just, you know, learning experience, don't do it next time. Next time, if I ever am rehearsing a piece in the future where I'm going to be moving backwards, I'm going to be just a little more cognizant of who's back there, maybe considering that they've moved. But yeah, that was my crazy experience punching a choreographer in the face and experiencing redemption after that. Whoa. Radical. I hope you enjoyed this story. Let me know if you want to hear more like this. I'd love to hear if you have done something embarrassing like this before and how that turned out in a situation like this. I would love to hear, so do comment down below. Let me know if you want me to do more storytime videos like this. I'd be happy to sprinkle them in with the mindset tip videos that I do. So yeah, get going in the comments and I will see you next week. Bye.